What's up YouTube, this is Shuttle Boy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video we're going to be doing a new review on a golf wing sneaker that I own. And this one's going to be a very controversial one, being the Vans Authentic Odd Future. We got to talk about it, guys, so let's get right into it. Alright, so the Vans Odd Future collaboration. This is one that if you were around during that time, you know how it went down. It was very interesting to say the least. I remember personally, I was a senior in high school when these came out, and I remember being really into Vans at this time, really into golf wing altogether as well, really invested. This was kind of the heyday of when I was buying golf a lot. Around when the shirt came out, sort of too. But during that time, I was just reading all these different news articles and different things and leaks and stuff about different Vans coming out, different collaborations coming out. And I remember being on this one group that was talking about Vans, and people would always allude to that there's going to be an Odd Future Vans collaboration coming out soon. And I was like, wow, this is really interesting. And then they were saying that it's going to be a GR actually. And I was like, wow, it's really just going to release everywhere. This is insane. People are going to love this. This is going to be like what everyone wants, because all the other ones were so hard to get. And sure enough, they eventually leak out. We see some pictures. And man, people were going to have a heyday with this, you could tell. And it was just, this was right at the time period. You have to keep in mind, Tyler, this is right when he's starting to transition to Converse. Like, this is right before that was going to happen. This is also the time period where it was kind of a gray area if OF was really a thing anymore. Are they going to come back together? Are they completely done with each other? I mean, they haven't really done much at this time period. They haven't really done much with each other in a while to begin with. But this is where there was little to no contact at all with any of the members. Also sort of the time period where Earl and Tyler weren't really at their best of ways together in their relationship. But also this was pretty close to the time when they got back together. So pretty weird situation, a lot of back and forth with everything. So this sneaker is just, it's a really interesting one to me because it really came out of left field, honestly, because nobody was thinking Odd Future would have a shoe, and next thing you know, they had it. To be honest, this shoe coming out at the time period it did, it had to be a cash grab, really, to be honest, because, I mean, Odd Future was pretty much done right then and there. This is pretty much like a year or so into Tyler not caring about Odd Future whatsoever as far as the clothing is going, like completely not caring. And I remember one of the things when the shoe was coming out, I was curious about is Tyler even gonna acknowledge that the shoe exists? And sure enough, like, I think it was the day before these shoes released, he did post something on Instagram talking about that he used to have all white Vans and draw donuts on his Vans and stuff like that, and he actually showed an original pair that he drew on that was a skate high with a big donut on it, and then he had these in the background as well, and I thought that was really awesome. I don't really think he had any say in these whatsoever, what they looked like or anything. He probably said, Odd Future Vans, get some money, sweet, let's sign that check. I just remember the fans' reception on this. Like I said, this was the time when they were on the outs of Odd Future and Tyler was just not caring about it. This is like peak time period of when people hated Odd Future clothing at the time. Odd Future clothing used to be that hype thing a lot of people liked at the early Tyler time period. Now, in 2020, I'm sure all of you are aware that people just really don't like Odd Future clothing anymore. Well, this is really when it started, was like a year before this, and when they saw these shoes, they just had a heyday with these. And that's what I was referring to when I said, when I saw these at first, I was like, gosh, people are going to go crazy on these. Because it's that all-over donut print, which is something that you're going to love or you're going to hate. And especially given the context, you're probably going to hate. Personally, I was just so excited to see Odd Future and Vans being a thing. Just getting any kind of pair of golf wing or Odd Future Vans, anything like that. I didn't care if it was super cool or super lame. I just wanted to get a new pair because at the time, I only owned this pair. There's no other shoes right here that I owned because Converse wasn't a thing yet. The other thing too, when it came to this, is we did not know that Tyler was going to be releasing Converse shoes or sneakers left and right on like one every month or a couple every month. We were so used to there's going to be one pack releasing every 2 years, colorways of old schools. So for this to come out, you were like, I don't know if there's going to be any more Golf Wang sneakers coming out anytime soon, so I better just jump on this. And that's what I did. I remember this was during an assembly at my school in high school. I actually copped these in the bleachers with my phone, and oh my god, I remember that. Such fun times, right? But then I got them in, and I gotta say, I really like these. Now, I don't like love these. These are easily the worst as far as Vans that have released with Tyler. But for what they are, I really like them. Being a GR, being something that you literally could get in a Zoomies, I do really like it. I honestly like it enough too that I really wish that I got the Skate High as well. Because one of the things that makes this sneaker great to me is that it's not the old school. Now, I really love the old school, and I do think that this pattern would have been really sweet to be on it. Maybe kind of like the old school Pro here, the Cherry Bomb, replacing the checkerboard and just putting the print here and then making the toe just a blue suede with the eyelets and the back being blue suede. That would have been fire too. But it just was so commonplace to see a new Tyler sneaker being an old school that seeing an authentic and a Skate High was just super awesome, because the only other time we ever saw that that released was with those Camp Flognaw pairs that only released really super limited at Camp Flognaw and stuff like that. So this was definitely just really awesome at the time, and I'm really happy that I own them. It also came with pink replaceable laces, which I never put in, and I think that's a little bit overkill, to be honest. But I like these. I really do like these. I know a lot of you guys are probably throwing up in the comments right now just saying, these are total trash, I hate these, I would never wear them. And that's totally okay. I totally see why people would think that with these sneakers. Remember the context of the sneaker, and just remember there really wasn't that many Golf Wang sneakers at the time. That I think if you remember that and keep all of that in mind, it does make this shoe pretty cool. And yeah, I appreciate it for what it is. I don't wear them a ton anymore, but I do like them. So that's pretty much going to conclude the video, guys. Let me know down below what you think of these sneakers. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Did you ever like them? Did you ever hate them? You probably hated them at one point, but please hit that thumbs up button as well, guys, if you enjoyed this video. And please subscribe if you haven't already for more Golf Wang, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttle Boy. And this is Shuttle Boy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace.